time I count from 1 to 4, I hear him on my door. And in the evening when the sun goes down and there is nobody else around, he kisses me, he holds me tight, and he tells me, baby, everything is alright. That's what I know, oh, I know. Oh, hallelujah, I love him so. Hi there, my name's Laura Collins and I'm a Wellington-based musician. I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, I'm working in the genres of blues and alternative country. And most importantly, I'm a performer and a front person. I've been playing music now for 20 years. It's been a journey through folk, blues, country, jazz. But essentially I think I've found my heart in what I like to call blues and twang. So it's a little bit blues, a little bit alternative country. I've grown up musically listening to people like Carole King in the early days, Joni Mitchell, but then some of the blues women like Coco Taylor, Bonnie Raitt. Those are the influences that you're going to hear in my music. Baby, I still love you, and I'm waiting. Oh, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for your call. In terms of my writing, then there's influence from people like Lucinda Williams and Gillian Welsh and John Hyatt. Those are people that I've listened to a lot over the last 15 years. She lives on my front porch. She's tapping on the windows. She's banging on the door. And I got love. She gets in her back seat. She says, turn the stereo up loud, what you waiting for? Well, I've made 2 albums along the way, One Feather at a Time and Cast a Line. You can listen to both of those albums on my website. Later this year we're hoping to record a 3rd, and that will be with the Back Porch Band. That's made up of some really, really fine musicians. I've got Matthew Newman in there on acoustic guitar, and he and I have been playing music together for probably 15 years. He's been really early days with me in terms of lineups that we've been in together. He comes from Portland, Oregon, so he's got that real sort of country picking sound down. Along with him we've got George Barris on the upright bass, really nice, warm, soulful player, really intuitive player. Has fame from the early days of a band called Highway. Also got Paddy Bergen, who is a singer-songwriter in his own right from Wellington, and he plays lovely, lovely lap steel and mandolin and many other instruments that actually he's made himself. And then there's Al Norman, who plays blistering piano accordion and a bit of snare for us, and again a great player who's bringing that kind of Zydeco, Louisiana Southern States sound to the band. And finally I think I have a band that gives me the sounds I'm after. We can kind of cover blues and Zydeco and alternative country with those authentic instruments. Every year I tour nationally, so usually head south or head north at some point in the year. And they're pointing me home from this barren land. If what you're after is a straight-ahead blues band, then we can do that too. And in that setting, I'm being the upfront blues diva, and you're probably going to get a whole lot more sass than you would with a Back Porch Band, and you're going to have some of the Back Porch Boys, but I also work with Cindy Muggeridge on boogie keys, Bullfrog Rata from Manawatu, I've worked with him as well, and that comes from a previous band that I've had called Mojo Mama. We've gone out working together and touring nationally with that lineup. So if you're after a straight blues band, then we can do that for you. But essentially
essentially, if you've got me there, then what you've got is a show. Because I'm somebody who really likes to connect with an audience. I'm interested in that relationship. There's going to be a whole lot of humour, but also a whole lot of heart. I'm always interested in looking for the heart of the song. I'm really excited about the music that I'm making with the Back Porch Band and with my blues lineup, and we're going to be out there playing.
Where'd you get that accent son? It matches your cowboy boots. Tonight those Lone Star ladies must be lonesome.